And we're back. Welcome back to the second episode of Nobody's Listening.
Hopefully.
There you go. That's the intro.
Yeah.
I say one thing, you say the other. We figured it out.
Yeah.
Dude, it only took us an hour.
It worked the first time, I think. But it was just nothing.
We'll keep playing with it.
I definitely thought about, dang, I'm just going to waste this story. And it's not actually recording and the sound quality is really bad.
Well, it's good because, how much do you really want people to know about this?
They need to know everything. Well, at least the moral lesson at the end.
Fucking Project Z over here.
There is a moral lesson at the end.
I think I know it from having heard the story before, and I'll save that because I wanted to preserve your story. So, quick question. Is the Denny's Avenger here with us right now, or is this a new persona?
The Denny's Avenger, the Denny's Avenger is always here with us in our hearts.
In spirit.
The Denny's Avenger lives in all of us, especially after eating a big pile of fluffy flapjacks.
Well, for our second episode, I'll let everybody know we are here for a massive story from the resident banana himself.
Big old pile of flapjacks.
Big old pile of flapjacks. All right, so I heard you have a great story from over Halloween.
Yeah, dude.
Visiting a party in was it Hollywood Hills?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Studio City.
Studio City.
I'm pretty sure it was Studio City.
On the north side.
Yeah, kind of. So
Okay.
All right. So this party happened a month ago, but it is still clear as day to me.
October 2025. Just to clue everybody in.
Yeah. So it's Halloween, right? I'm hitting up my homie. Her and her husband are in town, and she's like, "Yeah, I want to let's hang out. I'll introduce you to my friends." I'm like, "Bet. This person is awesome. I love hanging out with her. Can't wait to meet everybody." I work full shift from 9 to 5 Friday, right? So regular business. My brother had asked me to take him to LAX after work, so I'm like, "Dang. I gotta go home, shower, change, get in a costume, and then go to LAX on a Friday night."
You got a packed day
Sucks,
on a holiday weekend.
Sucks. But thankfully my job is not too labor intensive, so I got plenty of energy. But, alright, so my brother is now fiance, and...
Congratulations.
Thank you. I did a lot. And... her parents are getting ready to go to Japan. I dress up as the character Mosh Burndead from Marshall on Netflix now. Shout out. Favorite anime right now, Marshall. Anyways.
You didn't bother explaining this to me the first time around because you knew I wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
But for the official recording.
Yeah, I'm sure other people are gonna get this.
I hope. Well, nobody's listening. Hopefully.
Yeah. So
That's
anyway,
a good bit.
yeah, it's I think it was 8 o'clock because I thought that I was gonna be able to go spar for a little bit and then get home in time, shower, get my costume on, whatever. It was not the case. I was like, I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not gonna risk it, right?
Just gonna go out stinky.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to LAX, and my friend had said we're gonna meet up at 9 o'clock. I was like, all right, bet. I look at the GPS. This has an hour to get to LAX, and so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna miss this party. I'm gonna they're gonna leave without me. Da da da.
You're gonna lose the networking.
Yeah.
Gonna lose out on the fun.
Yeah, exactly. Because she had said that I could meet them at the hotel that they were staying at, and then hop in the Uber with them. And she also gave me the address to the place, so I was like, all right, worst case scenario, I'll just meet them there.
Catch up.
Yeah. Anyways, we get to LAX without a hitch. It was an hour, but now I'm driving to K-Town where they're staying at in the hotel. Not that bad of a drive, but I'm texting my friend the whole time. I'm like, hey, I'm actually running late. like XYZ. And she's like, oh, it's fine. Like, we're actually at dinner still. We've been here for 3 hours.
It's 38 courses.
Yeah. And she was like, I was like, that's crazy. Anyways, I'll be there like 15 after 9. She's like, okay. Yeah, hopefully we'll be done by then. I had, by some miracle, found a parking spot on the street legally, right across the street from the hotel.
No crazy permits, no crazy signs, no weird times.
Nothing.
Dude, miracle.
It was a miracle. So,
God's plan.
anyways, I'm like still texting her, and she's like, we're just now getting out of dinner after, like, we sat down at 6 o'clock. I was like, what?
Getting on 9:20.
But
I
I go
3.5 hours of dinner. Can you imagine, folks?
I go into the hotel lobby, and I'm like, all right, I'm here by the bar. Her husband, who I've never met before, I've only seen pictures of, it's like, Kealoha? I was like, Ryan. He's like, yeah.
You?
Yeah.
You? Yeah, you.
Like, we've only seen pictures of each other, so I'm glad we made this connection. Super awesome guy. Ryan's not his real name. That's just a placeholder. So,
Don't worry, Ryan. We got your back.
yeah.
Real Ryans, beware. Kilo's not your real name either.
It's not. Anyways, we go upstairs. As we're going to the elevator, there are like 5 or 6 people leaving. He's like, oh, you guys aren't going to just, like, we're not going together? They're like, no, we're going to go home first, get some stuff, get ready, and then we'll meet you guys there, right? I'm like, all right, cool. I get up there, bro. Like, their room was like, I don't even know how to describe how small this room was. Like, you walk in, immediately on your right is the bathroom, which was very nice. And then you take like 2 more steps, and you're in the bedroom. And if I walked for like 10 more steps, I would have face planted into the window. So
Can't lose anything over the side of the bed.
you could easily, you get like a tall enough person could probably almost like do their wingspan, take 2 side steps, and touch the other wall.
Well, good thing we're dealing with short people, right?
And we were dealing with short people.
There you go. Including you.
And I see my friend and 3 of her other friends in there, and my immediate thought was like, dang, 6 people just left this room. It's nuts.
This is the Clown Car Hotels people. The Funny Bone Inn.
It was pretty cool. They were listening. So they're from the Bay Area originally. So they're listening to like E40, Too Short, taking shots of Patron.
Dude, that just sounds like anybody who grew up or went to high school in the mid-2000s.
Which is one of the best times.
One of the best times, dude. Best time for everything.
Almost too many people are trying to live through the 2000s. Still.
Right? It was right after 9/11.
Anyways.
Wait, I take it back.
It was not. But they were all dressed as Johnny from 28 Years Later.
The Johnny Gang, the blonde Power Rangers.
Yeah.
The blonde Power Rangers is the meme that's been going around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen the movie yet,
Mm-hmm.
and like I'm terrible with horror movies. I have to watch them like through my fingers if I watch them at all, and like on a very low volume with all the lights on.
Denny's Avenger does not do horror. Folks.
Denny's Avenger definitely does not do horror.
He's had enough suffering in his life.
So, anyways, they look so burnt out. Like, except for like my one friend.
That's what 3.5 hours of dinner will do to you.
And that's what they said. They're like, dude, it wouldn't have been as bad if there wasn't so much wait time between courses. They're like, we waited 45 minutes for each course. And like, but between like the 12 of them, I think, it was like $2,000. Which is like, it was a special occasion.
Special occasion.
But yeah.
You know what you're going into walking in. It wasn't a surprise.
It's pretty dope. They all look like they were hungover. And they were, But they were cool. There's this one girl whose name, like, I kept calling her Catherine the entire night and did not realize that was not her name until I went home.
Dude, what a G. Just to get called the wrong name and letting it go.
And I was saying it confidently.
Hey, Catherine.
Yeah.
Looking good, dog. Let's party up.
Anyway, my friend was like, oh,
Big
he's
cat.
here now. He's here now. He's like, he had anything to drink? I was like, nah. She's like, all right, you got to catch up. And so she pours out some Patron. We got some Sprite. And then I see the best chaser, gummy worms, sour gummy worms. I was like, let's go.
If you guys didn't know, the Denny's Avenger is a sophomore high school girl who drinks tequila and gummy worms.
So I was like, I was getting to know them. And then we were eating gummy worms. They were telling me that the party was Uber only to get there. I was like, all right, cool.
Official on the invite.
She was like, so you want to ride with us? And I was like, yeah. Easily peer pressure.
Easy.
Like, not like I would have had a choice, but
No,
this
I,
is like
I want to
my-
get a solo Uber to this party in the hills that we're all going to.
that I have no idea where it is.
I know, right?
But I was like, now this whole like, in like, for frame of reference, like I'm in this phase of my life where I'm trying to like say yes to things that I don't normally do to just like explore life more and live life more.
It's good life in general. Great lesson for actors.
Yes. So I was
You
like,
have unused souls.
it's kind of like yes, man. I was like, let's just say yes to as much as we can do. And so I was like, and like this is my friend. Of course, I trust her. So I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like,
It's an
we're gonna
easy
have
yes.
fun.
It's an easy
Yeah.
yes.
So we're going up there. Their costume was so genius because they were just like in tracksuits and
Comfortable.
sneakers the entire night. But I was like, so I'm in the Uber, right? And I'm like, oh, this would be cool. Just hang out with some homies, like, just listen to some music, whatever. I'm thinking this is like maybe a 3-story house with a backyard, and
3-story
like,
house, already fancy enough.
yeah, there's like 30 people max there.
Right? The kind of house you dream in partying
Yeah.
in your mid-20s.
Exactly. It's like maybe like not even Project X level.
Not even.
House. So
That
we
was a 2-story.
So we're driving to the Hollywood Hills,
With a car and a pool.
and
Legendary.
bro, like we checked the GPS because traffic started building up, like up the hill,
Mm-hmm.
and we see people in like costumes like walking up. And for the record, there were guys in like basketball jerseys, and in my head I was just like, yeah, real cool guys. Like
That's it? Just
they
the,
put
just
in
the
a
jersey?
ton of effort.
Not even
like-
shorts? Just like jeans?
Yeah.
Ew. That's
And,
not
like,
a costume.
really expensive looking jewelry.
That's
I'm like,
everyday wear in Los
Exactly.
Angeles.
I was like, oh, you're Allen Iverson, huh? All right, yeah.
Where's your headband?
Yeah.
Your cosplay is incomplete.
You're wearing a fitted cap. Fitted St. Louis cap. Anyways, so we see like them, and then on the other end of the spectrum, girls wearing absolutely nothing. Like,
In a good way or a bad way?
I mean, a good way visually, I guess, but like bad way is like it's kind of cold out. Like you don't, like you're just not thinking of yourself.
Come on, man.
You're not thinking.
You know the saying. You know the saying.
Yeah,
Hoes don't get cold.
that's facts.
And that's me wearing my beefcake tank top out in the winter, partying downtown.
But anyway, so we see these people, right? And we're like, okay, we're going the right place. But then like the Ubers start to back up, and we're like, whoa, like
Up in the 2-lane Hollywood Hill
Yeah.
roads.
it's windy, and I'm like, what is taking so long to get up there? We checked the GPS, bro. We were still a quarter mile from the address,
It's too far.
and it was like,
Too far to wait like that.
and I was like, what is like, how big is this party? And then, and like some of these girls are wearing heels too, and I was like, this is crazy.
Dude, they're professionals.
But anyway, professional host.
Beauty's pain? Whoa, dude. No. I'm saying like professional beauticians, dude.
Okay,
They're professional at looking good.
I like that.
There you go. Positive dog.
And like, still like 0.15 miles out. Like my friends and I are just like, yeah, we're just gonna get out the car. Like you just drop us off here to the Uber driver because like he's got to drive back down.
He's got to drive back down.
We appreciate it.
Get another ride. Get that next gig.
We get to where it is, and it's just like this driveway with like a ton of people, like cars, like backed up along like both sides of the road, like going up and getting down.
A mob of people.
It's nuts, bro. And then there's like a security table who's like stopping people from getting in.
No regular house party already. A security table? Security?
Yeah, I was like,
yo,
shoot, this is like a Drake party.
Oh.
I don't know. Not a Diddy party.
Drake party.
Even though Drake is also a pedophile. But not a human trafficker.
100%. There's a big difference. But the difference is what's not different, excuse me, let me check that. What's not different is that I don't like either of them. Is that enough for true signaling?
Bad boys.
For life.
Alright, so the security table. My friend had prefaced this earlier, and I forgot to say this too. We're not actually invited to this party. But our friend, she has a friend that's going to sneak us in. I was like, alright, bet.
Mission impossible.
Let's do it. And then in my, like, phase of saying yes, I'm like, heck yeah, let's do it. Like, let's try it out.
We're already up the hill.
Yeah. If anything, I'm going to just kick it with my friends right outside the party.
We'll make our own party.
And some girl, like, as we're waiting, this girl in, like, not a bikini. It's definitely just underwear with boots and cat ears and a whip.
Congratulations.
Is, like, cracking her very realistic whip on the road. And
you're like, yo, watch yourself.
I just thought it was funny to be like, my eye. And so I turn away, cover my face. And she actually comes up to me. She's like, oh my God, did I actually hit you?
Dude.
And looking back, I was like...
Farming interactions with beautiful women in skimpy clothing by just faking an injury. Classic move.
Looking back, I should have been like, oh my God, it hurts so much. But I was like, no, you're fine. Like, you can't hit me.
There's only so far you can take that joke.
Yeah. So, anyways, that was just like a funny little interaction. Our friend, and by the time that's over, our boy comes out with wristbands for all of us. And my name's already hard to pronounce, so meeting me for the first time, like in a high stakes environment like that.
Loud noises everywhere.
It was Black Hawk Down.
Mogadishu, 1996.
But yeah, he's like, yo, what's your name? I was like, Kealoha. I was like, what? I was like, yeah, Kealoha. He's like, all right, good to meet you, bro. And like, he just kind of brushes it off.
We're not going to do this a third time.
Yeah.
You with the group, you cool.
Yeah. Daps me up with the wristband in hand. And I was like...
Real slick status.
I was like, oh, okay.
Just like grandma giving you money at Christmas.
If anybody were to see this wristband, I would have been mobbed to death.
Outside in that crowd, they're all waiting for it.
Yeah. So the six of us... so he meets up, hands out the wristbands, realizes that we're one short. And we're like, no, who didn't get a wristband? And it was my homegirl's husband. I was like, nah,
Ryan.
Not Ryan.
We need Ryan.
Anybody but Ryan.
We've gone from Black Hawk Down to Saving Private Ryan.
Him being the true homie that he is. It's like, y'all can go in, like, I'm perfectly fine out here. Like, go do your thing.
What a green flag. What a confident man.
Yeah. And, like, very genuine. Like, he would have been fine had we left him. But that's not how we roll. And,
one for all for one.
Yeah. Our boy says, all right, I'm going to go back in there. I'm going to get that wristband. And I'm going to be back out. And anybody that's ever been to a party knows that fool ain't coming back.
No.
That fool is not coming back.
He's either saying that so he can get out of there, or he's gonna forget or get distracted. Like, parties are parties. It happens.
While he's giving us this speech, this hero speech,
General Patton.
We look around, and one of our other friends said that he was gonna go into the party so he could use the bathroom because he's holding it for so long. when our one friend leaves, the one that went to the bathroom came back and he was like, "There's a second security layer." And I was like, "What?"
A second layer of security has hit the party.
And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, I showed them. They're like, the wristband gets you past the first guy, but it does not get you past the second guy. There were 2 lines. I showed them the wristband, and it did not get me in.
There's primary and secondary defensive lines here, folks. They have built siege defense.
Once you get past Terrell Suggs, then you got to deal with Ray Lewis.
We're looking at the siege of Alesia, the Romans against the Gauls, Vercingetorix versus Julius Caesar, but in the year of our Lord 2025.
So me and homeboy that had to go to the bathroom were like, all right, we're not waiting anymore because we both have to like take a piss. We go off into the bushes, do our thing, and then we come back to the group and we're like, all right, so now what do we do? And then our one girl that was with us was just like, guys, let's just have our dance party right here. And I was like, I love this energy. Like this is everything.
I feel free of pee. Let's start dancing.
But then we hear the music and we look over the paneling fence and we're like, guys, there are 3 music stages out there.
Just over this one fence.
Yeah. And we're like, and this drop is like over 30 feet. And we're like, we cannot climb this.
Human chain. No, we'll climb it down.
So we're just like onlookers to this crazy party going on. And then getting a little bit antsy and we're like, do we wait? Or like, what do we like? And then hero homeboy comes back with the wristband.
Wristband G returns.
And then we were like, no freaking way, he did it.
He kept his word. Another green flag man.
So we all go in together successfully, pass the first security layer. As soon as our last friend passes through, security stops letting people in whether they had wristbands or not. And he's like, we're shutting this down, blah, blah, blah. Like, get back. And then we're like, oh man, they cut it off? And my homegirl that invited me, she sees somebody's car keys on the ground. She's like, oh my God, somebody dropped these. Like, they're probably going to want to look for it. It's like, man, yeah, that's crazy. Maybe you just, like, give it back to that security guard. Like, we'll leave it on the table. Somebody will come back.
Yeah, right? Put it somewhere we can trust it.
Yeah. She hands the key to the security guard, and the most sweet and polite way possible, she goes, excuse me, I think somebody dropped these keys. They might come looking for them. Security grabs it, says, I don't give a fuck. Throws them in the trash. Goes back to, like, fighting this wall of naked women and guys that are too cool to wear an actual costume.
The worst mob ever.
Yeah. So we're like, oh my God. We're like, all right, well, not our keys. Let's keep going. We're trekking through. And now the mob is like starting, and like this second layer of security, like, doesn't really care about personal space. They just care about getting in because they're so close. We're all so close to.
You got past the first gate. Now you don't want to hang out in the spot. You don't want to hang out. You don't want to be in purgatory. You want to be in or you want to be out.
Yeah. We hear some guy yelling from the front, back the fuck up. Like, nobody's getting into this. And then there's rumors like, oh, they're shutting this down. Like, this party's going to get rolled. We're going to call the police. A helicopter starts, kind of has been circling, but we didn't notice it earlier. And it's been like 20 minutes of just like searchlight down. And we're like, oh my God, like, what are they doing? And people are like, they're saying there's not enough security. Like, they don't have the manpower to handle this party. And everybody's criticizing, like, this party. And in my head, I'm just like, okay, so are you going to leave?
Right? Yeah. If we keep raising an issue, we'll convince other people to leave, and then it'll be our chance to go in.
It's like, obviously, this party is ill-equipped to handle this many people.
100%.
They did not expect this many people to come.
Or they did, and they, like, bless you. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Or they did expect it, are happy to have that crowd, but, like, Not going to be our problem, actually.
Yeah. Anyway, so all that going on, and it's just kind of the human condition. It's like, this is unsafe, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, then leave.
Yeah.
Like, we'll go do it.
Security has a job. Keep people out.
Yeah.
Not to make your night okay, Becky.
Security is like losing their mind at this point.
Of course.
Like, back the fuck up. Nobody's getting into this fucking party. Because
Valid
y'all are
crash
being
out.
disrespectful. You can't follow the line. And I was like, oh, they just need a line? Not like a line was going to be formed anytime soon. But then we realized it wasn't security. It was LA Fire Department.
Yo.
It was like
Fire marshal in there saying, y'all too many here.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah. Apparently my friend sees Snoop Dogg in this horde of people. The girl I kept calling Catherine.
Catherine. The
But-
great.
But she's the only one that saw him. So
Could have been a costume.
Did she really see him?
Could have just been a normal black man.
Or she just wants attention, like a woman.
Oh, Catherine.
Nah, I believe she actually saw him, because that's how crazy this party was. Like, literally anything was possible. The edge of this driveway that we were walking down was part of that 30-foot drop. Like, it was less now. It was probably like 15 feet or something. Still, kind of scary, and there were trees and bushes and stuff that you did not want to fall
Landscaping.
into.
Yeah.
So, at this point, we're worried somebody's going to get shoved off of the driveway, because the mob is so big and wide.
You ever see Lord of the Rings 2 Towers?
Yeah.
Just like that, dude. Just someone bum rush in the middle and guys are like, "Roar!"
Exactly.
Fucking wild.
We do the Asian group at a rave and do the handhold chain, and one person goes forward and everybody just follows through holding on.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't think that's a racial thing.
Probably not. I've only seen Asians doing it on this. But Cap, like, I'm like barely with like my thumb and pointer finger like lightly holding on to like Catherine's sleeve, because I'm like, I really don't know you. I don't want this to come off.
Doing the white power okay signal.
Yeah. And I was like, but then she looks back. She's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm good. And she's like, all right, hold on, like just in case. And I was like, I'll be fine. Like you're a pretty attractive girl. This is enough for me.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to get too comfortable,
Yeah.
but I also don't want to be left behind.
Yeah. I was like, I'm good.
We'll
Thank
figure it out.
And then we get to the front and we see the fire marshal just like still screaming at people, and we just like kind of casually ignore him as we all walk through.
You guys are just kind of sitting there,
and we're like,
not making eye contact.
yeah, and he's
while he's giving you lawful orders.
he's 3/4 of the way given up, but still
He's doing his job.
Yeah,
You need walkways. That's probably the biggest thing in this mob of people of everyone just standing around. You need a walkway.
There are some people leaving this party.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, justified.
Yeah, one in, one out kind of rule.
We finally get in, right? And then our hero homeboy introduces us to he's gonna introduce us to the guy that got him the
Wristband G.
And he was like, yo, my boy James, like, we're gonna meet up with my boy James. I was like, all right, cool. I see him because I'm the last one walking. I see him because I'm the last one walking, and I just see Asian guy with like kind of a bowl cut, like middle part, and like thick glasses, my height, and I'm like, no freaking way.
Who is it?
It's Jimmy O Yang.
You gotta be kidding me.
Alright, stop doing that shit. That's lame.
Come on, man. I'm telling a story here. I gotta say something.
That is anyways.
Don't call me
like,
out, dude. I'm trying my best.
I'm like, bro. Jimmy O Yang.
Jimmy O Yang.
I
Jimmy
was
Gang
like,
Gang.
I freaking love this guy. Like,
He's the best.
Silicon Valley, freaking Space Force, just to name a couple of things, and just like his stand-up. I'm like, dude, I'm meeting
Love
Jimmy
watching
O Yang.
him. Hell yeah, dude.
And then
That had to have been Snoop Dogg. This is Jimmy O Yang.
I go up to dap him up, realize it's just an Asian guy.
It's just
I'm
an
like,
Asian guy.
Appreciate the wristband, bro.
Thank you.
Man.
You caught that in just enough time to not embarrass yourself.
I'm like, alright, well, whatever. So we're at the party, right? And then we're still moving through there's like a throng of people still, like, everybody's going a different direction. We're
Nice
still
word.
like,
Throng.
Thank you.
There you go.
So we're going, We go down. There's like a dispensary house, and it's like
Now that's
it's
a
just
party.
kind of like a bar. It's like a bar setup with like
Kind of like a pool house.
like an indoor.
Yeah.
But not even that big. It was just it was literally just a bar, maybe like 5 feet of space behind the chairs, and then like they were serving out weed or whatever.
Hell yeah, dude. Welcome to Cali.
Our friend's like, all right, so what do y'all want to do? And we're like, we didn't even think we'd get this far. Like,
We're living our best lives.
What's there to do? We're like, let's go up to the VIP house. And they're like, oh, there's a
VIP house. We got this far.
So we're like, yeah, let's go. We start walking, and we pass by an actual bar with like hot girls serving drinks. They're like, do you want a shot? And I was like,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
And so like, our like hero homeboy takes a shot. I get one, and then all my friends behind me are like, we're so sick right now. We cannot drink anymore.
We'll come back.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
I was
but
like,
no.
I appreciate it. And she's like, well, this is the last of it. So we take it, and just the juices are flowing, bro.
We're getting loose. We're getting
We're
goose.
getting loose. Still more like, still more girls wearing like nothing.
It's Halloween, man. That's what it is.
They got like photo areas, and like one was kind of staged like a red carpet photo area.
Stand and repeat.
Cool, very cool. And we're like, oh, this is awesome. We're going up. There's a second driveway, dude. And so not the one that we initially entered, but the second one. We start walking up. We see a trailer for some bathrooms, and then we see the house. We're like, oh dang, this is crazy. We go up to the side of the house with doors, and there's no doorknob. And we're just like, oh, this is weird. So we're like, all right, well, maybe you try walking around. So we walk around to like the front porch area, and like we're walking towards the door. Some people walking past us, whatever. Security like opens the door and they're like, this is exit only. And we're like, what? Like, is there a way that we can get in? I'm sure my friends were lying for us. They're like, our friends are in there. Like, we were in here earlier.
Right?
Like literally whatever.
We just left.
Yeah. Whatever you can think of.
Yeah.
And they're like, do you have the VIP wristbands? We looked at our wristbands and they said general admission. I was like, VIP?
What happened to our VIP wristbands?
Like,
Where did they
VIP
go?
Only. So we're like, dang it. And so we were like, all right, we're tired. Let's just chill here because there were chairs and stuff. Chairs, lights, skeleton decorations. This is where, like, we just kind of, like, settle into the party and how crazy it is. We still see, like, waves of people. As we're chilling and talking, we see, like, waves of people trying to, like, get in through the way we got in, get rejected, and then go back the other way. We saw like 2 or 3 waves of that.
It's good siege defense.
Yeah.
The 2 towers.
There's been a third tower.
There's been a third ring is at the tower.
But we're sitting here. We're just laughing, having a good time. I see the skeleton. Oh, excuse me. Denny's Avengers full. But I see like the skeleton, like plastic skeleton. I pick it up and I start holding it like an infant in my lap and start rocking it back and forth. Just for fun.
The Denny's Avenger has adopted a sidekick.
Yeah. And I'm just like
Mr. Bones.
I'm just like trying to make my friends laugh at this point. We're goofing around, having a good time. I see a light, like a little light box on the ground with a handle. I put the skeleton on my shoulders like I'm at a rave. And then I like pick up the light and I just start like flashing it side to side while the music's blasting.
You know what? I have these pictures. I'll put them up on screen
right.
when I upload the video or when I upload the pod.
Fantastic.
We will have references, people.
And there's I was still wearing my martial costume, but Hero Homeboy was not wearing his Johnny wig. And I was like, and they were like, "Where's your wig?" He's like, "It's right here." I was like, "Oh, can I wear it if you're not going to?" He's like, "Sure." he really did not care. But I was happy to have it. And at this point, I started to look like Draco Malfoy. With
Your father would not be.
combination of the two.
Your father would not be pleased to hear this.
Everybody that saw me was like, "Whoa, Harry Potter!" I was like,
No.
"Sure."
I'm not gonna fight it.
Yeah.
The boy
but
who
anyway,
cringed.
we're laughing, we're joking. I'm throwing a fake side rave on this patio, porch, whatever. And then like a couple more of like the friends show up, and we're like, "No way, you guys found your way in."
We got
I totally forgot
gang's all
about
together.
you people.
I had replaced you with the skeleton I found on the ground
They were
and
all
this light.
cool. And then like while we're like hanging out again and like getting back in, we look in the side window, and the homie that was trying to use the bathroom earlier found his way in. He started waving at us, and we're like, "What?
He's back.
How did he get in there?"
He has returned.
And we asked him. He was like, "I don't know. Just try and find a way in." And I looked at everybody. I'm like, "Y'all trying to go?" They're like, "We're just gonna chill here. We're tired."
Look, it's Sunday
like,
morning of the 4th day. I will be there.
I was like, "Valid. You guys have been through a lot. I'm gonna go off on this solo adventure." I go back to the side door because I see some people leaving. I see some people standing in front of it. Right. I go up. There's these two hot girls that like, and when I say hot girls, I don't even know what they look like because at this point I didn't really care.
It's just another mostly naked body in the crowd.
Exactly. And so anyways,
You become immune to their advances and charms.
Yeah. They're standing there, and I'm like, all right. I didn't say anything. I just stood behind them while they were waiting to get in.
You're queuing, as the British say.
A slow crowd starts to form behind us, or like line, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
A guy with his girl, who's like, I don't know what he was trying to do. He's trying to like show he's an alpha or an important guy or whatever. So he knocks on the door, like kind of like pushes his way to the front, knocks on the door.
Yeah.
Nothing. People starting to leave. Door suddenly opens, and like 6 or 7 more naked girls like walk out. And we're like,
you did it. You said the thing.
They walk out, and the 2 hot girls in front are like, wait, can you let us in? Can you let us in? And then studly boyfriend guy is also like, yo, let us in. And the security guard pokes his head out, pulls out his phone, and it's the Cash App tips thing.
How bad y'all want to get in?
Exactly. So that was really funny. They were like, they were trying to like convince him to go in. Eventually, the 2 hot girls go in. I follow in behind them, and then I don't know who goes in behind me. I think, looking back now, because I was standing behind the hot girls, and I had a blonde wig on, he must have thought that I was a hot girl too, and that's why he let me in.
You know,
if he knew I was a boy, he probably would have been like, no, you gotta stay outside, G.
You know, a lot of people have questioned me if I have any attraction to you, and it's probably because you don't have blonde hair. So I agree with that security guard.
And so I go in. I see a couple people scattered around, like sitting on couches, whatever. See some hookah sets.
So many dishes being cleaned right now. We are in an operational Denny's. They are in business hours.
So I eventually catch up with a homie, and he's like, "Yo, you got in." I was like, "Yeah, what do we do now?"
VIP, I don't know.
And he's like, "I don't know, man." And apparently, so he claims he saw some people doing blow. I was like, I didn't see it. I just saw some hookah stands, but who knows?
Immediate worry.
He's like, "Yo, you got $10 for drinks?" I was like, "Take this 20. I don't care." And then he's like, "All right, cool." We go to this bar where they're like, I don't know if they were strippers, but they were pretty close to it. They were working the bar, just more hot girls like
go-go dancers serving drinks.
Yeah, the same kind that gave us the shots earlier.
Yeah, these are working girls and not like that fellas.
Yeah. He gives them the 20. They give us 2 cans.
2 cans.
Yeah. Like 2 tall cans. I started drinking it. I'm like, man, this is sweet. And then I looked at it and I saw that it said energy drink.
Oh,
I
cool.
was like, oh, this sucks.
$10 for an energy drink?
I thought this was beer. And like, whatever.
It's something.
Yeah, I'm already buzzing pretty well. I was like, I don't need more alcohol. And he was like, let's go outside. I was like, all right, cool. I'll follow you. We make our way outside. Way less crowded in this VIP quote-unquote house. And we make our way outside. We just see, like, people kind of standing around. I don't know if it was, like, a raging party earlier or not, but it's definitely not looking like one now.
Yeah.
And I look to my right, and I see stacks of these, like, cans that we just got. And I look at
Homeboy.
Homeboy. I'm like, I'm gonna take these.
Yo.
And he's like, yeah. And he's like, and I was wearing a robe, and these pockets were pretty deep, so I grabbed like 4 or 5.
His pockets full of energy drink.
Yeah. And so
Got your money's worth out that $20.
and we were like, I'm just like grabbing these things and shoving them in my pockets like I'm some sort of kleptomaniac. And we walk out, and he was like, you want to go meet up with the homies again? I was like, yeah, this is kind of lame.
It's about time.
Yeah. So we meet up with everybody. I start offering the energy drinks. I'm like, yo,
Start
want
throwing
some?
around.
Like, check it out. I'm like, no, thank you. We don't want to drink strange liquid out of a can that you just found.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm going to keep drinking mine then.
I'm gonna put these back in my deep pockets.
I look at it. The energy drinks are sponsored by Jerkmate.
Jerkmate.
And I was like, that's weird. But okay.
Wait, what's Jerkmate? Is that a camp service? I don't remember because I've never used it. Either way, adult services.
Yeah. Do you actually know what Jerkmate is?
No.
Jerkmate is like, I think.
Well, I haven't Googled it in a long time.
I think it's like a webcam girl.
Yeah. It's like, hey, meet up with somebody and y'all can jerk together.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm like, what am I drinking?
Just jerk friends.
Well, it tastes good, so I'll just finish this. And then like,
salty.
yeah. I'm like, all right, I gotta go to the bathroom. We go down to where the trailer is. And like, mind you, this party is like insane. Because like everywhere I go, there's at least 20 to 30 other people doing the same thing that I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
And like you see,
Never a dead spot.
and there's a ton of like Twitch streamers too, influencers, which
Yeah.
is really annoying because like you just see their like iPhones on gimbals with flashlights.
And you're just like,
And then,
I don't.
Yeah.
Let me get out your shot. Ugh.
And then them acting like Twitch streamers.
Yo, this party's off the crane.
Yeah.
Off the crane, off the chisane.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even talk right now.
Literally.
How do they even speak?
And some foreign language that's like evolved English. But, so, like,
Hopefully it's
I
not
see
Hasanabi,
all that.
my favorite Twitch streamer. Apolitical stream.
So I'm in line for the bathroom, you know, like, and I'm like, what is this BS? Gendered bathrooms? Like, just whoever's ready, go. And I was just mad.
Whoever's next in line, go.
Yeah.
Like, there's a big line.
Yeah. But then I realized that the women have a longer line than the men.
And you're like,
And then
ooh.
And then I see 2 girls at the front of our line, and I was like, what is this? Immediately
Go back to
flipped-
your line.
Yeah. Immediately flipped from, like, liberal, like, gender fluid, like...
You have no
perspective
loyalty. Yeah.
to,
From being
pure
woke and respectful to be like,
right-wing.
this is our line.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are?
And then, like, I was talking and joking where it was like, well, I actually met the Joker. There was a guy dressed as the Joker in front of me, which was dressed very legit. It was cool, man.
I guess.
I'm like,
The Joker.
Yeah.
A well-dressed Joker, well-done Joker in 2025. Still worrisome.
I'm like to the guys like in line with me, I was like, yo, not gay, no homo, but we can go 2 at a time at least. And the guys in line were rallying with me. They're like, dude, I'll cross streams with you. Let's go.
That's on bros right there. That's on bros.
I was leading the boys into battle.
Revolutionary leader, man. I always knew you had it in you.
And like,
You can be our next Karl Marx.
we get in there. The door, and like as soon as I open the door, I'm like, "There's 2 toilets in here."
There's a urinal and a sit down.
We're like, "This is lame." So we do our business. We get out. I see some kind of like decorative pillow of the logo that the party is, like sitting on along like the walkway, and I was like, "Well,
This
took
pillow's
some
mine.
cans. Yeah, I took some cans earlier tonight. This pillow's mine now."
Okay, describe decorative pillow. Because the first time you told me this story, I thought it was like a throw pillow off of a couch.
No, it's like I think like their logo is like lips with like a tongue, like
Yeah,
projecting
it's a branded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a branded. It's a branded pillow.
And I was like,
Do you still have that pillow?
yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I was like, nobody's gonna want this back. So I took it.
Does it smell like root beer?
No, I took it for myself.
That's
And then I
foreshadowing.
checked my phone. And my friend texted me, "Hey, we're by the stage by the dispensary." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So I'm walking down.
Adventure
Like,
time.
Yeah. I get to where the dispensary was. I look out into onto the lower level. There's a basketball court with like people dancing and everything, and like lights going off. And I was like, "Dang, how am I gonna find these people?" And I look to my right, and they're sitting right there.
Just
I
hanging
was
out.
like, "Oh, that was easy." And right behind them was an unopened bottle of root beer. And I'm like, "This is also mine now."
I just remember the movie reference I was trying to think of the first time you told me about this. It's Pineapple Express. They come to like different points. It's like, oh, how are we gonna do this? Oh, there's just guns right here. Oh,
Yeah.
God, cool. Let's just take
Yeah.
these. Yeah. Oh, how are we gonna pass the door? Oh, oh, this guy's a key. Very nice. Ah.
So very, very nice. That all happened. They look super tired, and I was like, "Yo, are you guys all right? Where's everybody else?" They're like, "They're down there dancing. We don't want to go down there, but you can go if you want." I was like, "Heck yeah, I'm gonna go." So I walked down there and like sliding through the like
Don't threaten me
Right.
with a good time.
not actually using the stairs, and then like I hopped down and like hanging out with the homies. We're dancing, lights are going. It's kind of emptied out, but the music is still blaring, and I'm ready to have a good time.
Just the house DJ at this point.
Yeah.
People trying to find a space that's
Yeah.
not crowded, but like not yet feeling the vibe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just feeling it. I'm bobbing my head. I'm dancing, doing my thing, jumping
Bro's
up and
vibing.
down. And like I'm looking around, scoping it out. There's a stage with like LED backdrop that's like got some graphics on it.
Yeah.
Stage
Typical.
is empty, but like people are in front of it. There's a stripper pole in the middle of the basketball court.
Cheers.
And I was like, oh, all right. No, and then there's like one girl ironically dancing on it. And I was
But like horribly. Just like, look at me. Guess what? I'm doing a stripper dance.
wouldn't it be crazy if I was a stripper? I was like, all right.
Can you imagine?
I was like, either get on it or get off, bro. Like,
Yo, in this house, we commit.
yeah.
If you're going to do a bit, you commit.
Yeah. I was like, this is lame, what you're doing. And then, like, we're on a basketball court. I spot some basketballs on the side. I'm like, I'm going to go get one.
I'm sorry.
It was flat. I couldn't dribble at all.
Freaking
Looked
Tom
stupid.
Brady.
Whatever. Put it back. And I look at my friend as we're, like, back in the circle. I was like, yo, are people allowed on the stage? And he's like, I don't know. Of course, why would he know? And he was like,
I came
don't
with
know.
you.
Yeah.
I don't work here.
Yeah. I was like, well, I'm going to find out. I was like, you want to go with me? He's like, nah. I was like, that's fair. So I make my way through the crowd, seeing dollar bills on the ground near the stripper pole. And I'm like, I'm going to take some of these first. And I showed him. He's like, that was probably in somebody's booty.
That was probably somebody's booty.
And I was
Just
like,
throwing out someone made it rain.
I was like, that's okay. I'll wash them later. I stuff them in the pockets with like my energy drinks.
How many did you
and
get?
root beer. I just kept picking them up, man. I found like $6.
Remember the title. Come on, man. We came too far to not play the bit.
One crazy night.
One crazy night, $5 dirty.
$5. Yeah, I picked up like $5 in singles that were like trampled on, like covered in mud.
Footprints on them.
Footprint.
Hopefully it's mud.
In my head, I'm like, I'll just toss these in the washing machine later. And I was like, dang. I got
Literally laundering money.
And then, so anyways, I make my way through the crowd. I jump up on stage, and I just start like going ham. I'm like, I'm gonna have fun right now. And then like looking out in the crowd, it looked like everybody else kind of like was taken back because somebody jumped on stage.
Someone's trying to have fun.
Yeah. But then they like got into it too, and I was like, man, I wonder if somebody's gonna ask me to get off. And then I look over to the DJ booth, and he sees that somebody's on stage, like actually jumping around and having.
Oh my God, someone's pulling a vibe right now. Let's go. Let's FG.
And he was like, all right, let's go. And like he even went on the mic.
Throws it up.
Yeah, and I start like fist pumping with the pillow that I found, and the root beer in the other hand.
$5 dirty in your pocket.
$5 dirty and like
Jerkmade energy.
5 energy drinks in my pocket.
And a partridge in the pear tree.
And I'm like still looking around, like wondering if somebody's going to tell me to get off the stage. I see a police officer, and then I'm like, that's a fake police officer. And I keep going.
I forgot it's Halloween. Wait, was that fire marshal at the beginning? Was he even in costume? Was he even real, or was he in costume?
He's really committed.
He did the training and all that just for Halloween.
I'm just out here, and I'm vibing on stage, right? And I'm like, these girls in front are like, look like they're having fun jumping around too. I was like, yeah, I'll come up here too. I'm like, no, we're not going to do that. I was like, no, all right, whatever. And I keep doing my thing. I see my friends like recording me in the back. And I'm like,
that video's going up right now.
I go even harder. And like, I'm just having a good time until they tell me to get. Like, then the DJ actually like shuts down the area. Right? I'm getting off. I'm getting off the stage. I see another decorative pillow on the ground, and I'm like, nobody's gonna want this. And I take that too. So I have 2 pillows, a root beer, 5 energy drinks, and $5 dirty in my pockets.
I'm profiting on this party.
I don't know about y'all, but I made money going to this
My
thing.
net worth went up.
Yeah. But like, we meet back up with all the homies, and like they're like, hey, so how was it? Like, not expecting much. And I was like, it was great. I danced on stage. And then they're like, what? And then our other friends were like, yeah, he was up there for like 10 minutes. We have footage. And I was like, I didn't realize it was that long. But they were like, people were having sex on that stage. And I was like, what?
Not when I was up there.
They're like, yeah. And then they pull up a video of 2 people, like 2 actually naked people, like humping on stage. And I was like, that probably explains why people did not want to get on that stage.
Yeah, that probably explains the weird vibe when I had walked in and it was over. Everyone was just uncomfortable.
And I was like, all right, well, we can't do anything about that. And
oh yeah, send me that video, please.
Will do. Yeah. So at this time, everybody's tired. We're getting ready to go.
That sex video on stage is going on screen right now. Reggie, cut that. Reggie, cut that.
Anyways, I'm still buzzing, but I'm like having a good time. I'm like, yeah, cool. We walk up the hill. We take one picture together. I see another pillow, a nicer version that's vacuum sealed of the first one that I found.
Factory sealed.
And thought, nobody's gonna want this. Let me just switch this one out with the other one that I have. Immediately, some girl's like, hey, I think you have my pillow. I was like, oh, yeah, sorry.
I saw it. There you go.
Didn't even come up with an excuse. She caught me red-handed.
Caught you red-handed. Caught you clean pillow.
A clean pillow. And so, gave that back. We all meet up. We get back out. Vibes are nice. We're settling down. We get out the party safely.
Nice.
So, that was my one wild night in Hollywood Hills.
What's the moral of the story?
The moral of the story was that everybody in this party was trying to find the most exclusive area of the party that they could get to.
First they were trying to get in.
First they were trying to get in.
First layer, second layer, VIP.
Second time they were also trying to get in.
Yeah, they're trying to get in. and then still trying to get in.
We go to the dispensary. People are just like recording themselves, like exploring this party.
Doing the worst movie review. This party has a dispensary. Cool. Say something interesting.
Then we go to the VIP house. Nothing was really happening in there. And I was like, man, everybody's fighting to try and get into this space, but there's nothing happening.
Yeah.
And the most fun I had was when I was with my friends and we were making fun.
Right? Just creating a moment. Be like, hey, we're all friends. We're here together. Let's make a vibe.
Yeah.
Let's ride the wave.
I was like, so are parties just like RPG adventures to try and find the most exclusive level that you can get to, just to say that you're there?
It's gotta depend, because like we grew up in different parts. We grew up in different parts of the country in high school when we first like started doing high school party experience. And I've got to say, man, like the parties me and my friends threw after like the whole Project Deck experience. And no matter where you're at, it was always a vibe.
It might be a Gen Z thing.
Gen Z thing.
And also, it was LA.
Yeah.
So,
Hollywood Hills. No one's actual home. Everyone's a stranger.
After like the whole like dancing on stage and everything, I was like, man, LA people aren't trying to have fun. And so, fun is where you make it. Like, don't try and chase that like, I don't know, like elite status or whatever. Like, you have to enjoy the people that are actually around you, actually ready to have a good time.
Yeah, there's no prestige just being somewhere.
Yeah.
There's an energy, there's an experience to be had in what you can make.
Yeah, because I got in there, everybody in there was just as miserable as the people outside. And nobody was having fun. They all actually looked kind of nervous and like.
Yeah, it's like they were nervous to be where they're at. They had a fear of missing out while they're inside the party.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm not having fun right here. I'm assuming someone's having a better time, and I'm not there. You know, not taking the responsibility of curating the vibe.
Yeah. They didn't bring anything to the party except for like
a lack of clothing.
A lack of clothing. And that was it, because they didn't even bring like an attitude of we're gonna have fun here.
Yeah. Well, if anything, I would most likely blame the time of night and the event organizers to be like, it's not really up to the attendee. Like, working events myself, it's not up to the attendees to bring the party. You have to give them the freedom, to give them the excuse. The way you went up on stage and like kind of started a vibe, you got to like. The event organizers try to have to bring them. That's what they do with like the stages, the stripper pole, whatever talent they bring in, the DJs. Because like, I was at the Asian Film Festival Gala last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever that time was, and we had the dance floor pop off right after the award ceremony, and no one's dancing. So you know what I did? I went to the DJ, gave him $5, said, "Hey, cha-cha slide." And the moment that came on, dude, I was like. We have a couple Gen Z kids. We have a couple people my age, a lot of people older than me. But everybody knows the cha-cha slide. Got everybody on the floor. Got people outside to come back in the room. Created a vibe, and like people hung out for a couple songs after that too. You know, people were too awkward. Not even awkward. Too nervous to be the first one to start it off. So you know what you gotta do? Hey, if you can't start it off yourself, just going out there dancing. Make an excuse for everybody for an easy choice to go out there and start that party, just like you were doing. Except maybe you should have done the cha-cha slide. Maybe it would have worked out in that party. A little too old school.
Maybe if people weren't having sex on the stage, it would have been a better vibe.
That's a different kind of cha-cha slide.
I also found out that like when I tagged this
party,
I was like, oh, this is an OnlyFans podcast.
Wait, really?
I think so.
This is new.
Yeah. So
oh my god.
Like an OnlyFans event, but not like.
It was like a content house or something?
Not like actual OnlyFans, like the site, but like it's all OnlyFans models and stuff.
That explains the sex on stage. Someone's probably trying to shoot some content to validate their viewer membership.
You know? Yeah, people are just gonna screen record that anyways. But anyways,
screen record that and throw it up on the PH.
Yeah. But anyways, like, yeah, I mean.
Bless you.
Oh, excuse me.
Denny's Avengers still has the winter bug.
Anyways, yeah, man, like, people are like, searching for like this fun in life, and like they're looking around for external like validation when the true party is inside of you the whole time.
It wasn't. It wasn't the destination. It was the journey.
It's the friends I made along the way.
It was the $5 dirty that I found along the way.
Hey man, people just mad because I'm a hustler. I'm an entrepreneur.
So many people walk past all that money, the free
You're
drinks.
partying, I'm grinding.
Root beer?
Not literally.
Dude, rise and grind.
So,
That is the mantra.
yeah, man, it was cool. And 10 out of 10 would recommend going to a party in the Hollywood Hills. I definitely see how people get addicted to like drugs and stuff. Because like, even though I didn't see it, a friend offered me, they were like, homie hookup, offered me mushroom chocolate that he got for free. And
Yeah.
I was like, no, thanks.
Not my scene.
I think a couple of my
you have to be ready for it. You have to kind of like know, even if it's a microdose, I'll tell you from experience, you got to be ready for it. You got to be like expecting it.
Yeah.
Mushrooms isn't like a very casual thing. I think it has to be like in your wheelhouse.
But also like, it's so easy to be in that environment and like actually take drugs.
Yeah, especially if
Because
you're
you're like,
you're looking for something to do. You're looking to be like part of the crowd.
yeah.
Like it's not even peer pressure. Like you're kind of setting yourself up for
Environmental
environmental pressure. Yeah.
So, and
Shoot,
then like,
maybe looking for anything to help stimulate your day because
Yeah.
you're bummed about a weird party.
dude, like, this party happened like a month ago, and I'm still like, this was awesome. So like, yeah, at least I have the self-control and maturity enough to be like, one-time thing.
Glad I did. Want to do it again
I will do it again. I will one day do it again.
because you're gonna say yes to the experience.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. But I'm not gonna like that feeling. I don't need to chase it. And,
Right.
Like,
don't
an
need it.
environment. I know that I have that in me, and then I can bring that to other like situations.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, just the spirit that was within you to be like, well, the party's not around us. Let's just make our own party.
Yeah.
We're here. Let's do what we can to have fun.
hey, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'm gonna turn up.
Dude, I won't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and hide from the family and try to survive.
Valid. I
Yeah.
have no family.
The Denny's Avenger will be serving waffles from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. on his natural shift.
So, yeah, man, that was my one wild night. I'm excited for the next time I get invited to a party in the Hollywood Hills.
Make another $5.
Make another $5 from root beer and
Profit.
OnlyFans, jerkmate, energy drinks,
Stonks are going up.
stonks. Yeah, it's cool. Shout out to all the homies that were there that night.
Dude. No one gets through a night alone. The squad prevailed.
And, well, I mean, I guess, yeah, nobody got hurt. So,
Man, not that you heard it, right?
yeah, not that I heard.
Yeah.
Ambulance didn't have to go there.
Thank God.
Yeah, that was $5 dirty.
$5 dirty. That was the legend of $5 dirty. Everybody, we will refer back to this. There will be a quiz in 2026.
Dude, I'm so bloated right now. And stuffed up like my nose.
You have burgers and pancakes and orange juice.
I've had burgers for like easily 4 out of the last 6 meals I've eaten.
You're very American.
Yeah. Alright. Well, thank you for listening. Nobody's listening.
Hopefully. Goodbye.